All right, day 5 of the Inner Child Healing Workshop. I hope today was or yesterday wasn't too much for you guys. I know there's lots of emotions flowing. So today your challenge is going to be today's exercise will be powerful guided healing meditation. This guided meditation is exclusive to Mind Body Soul Healing, so please don't share without consent first. That's going to be your big thing. So that's going to be a separate video that you're going to tune in when you have a moment to truly get into this. So don't do this if you're half distracted. I really want you to do it maybe before bed. But I also have another activity for you guys that's extremely powerful. That's something that a lot of therapists suggest for inner child healing. So tips to continue, write a letter to your inner child. So from yourself to your inner child, use your dominant hand. For me, that's my right. So you're going to write scripts to your inner child, and then you're going to take your non-dominant hand and you're going to reply as if you are the inner child responding. So I've done this a few times, and every single time it's amazing what comes out. At first I feel a lot of resistance, and then all of a sudden my inner child just starts flowing. So how to write a letter to your inner child, and it is in the daily post. So step 1, find a quiet place where you feel safe to be open and vulnerable. Step 2, please imagine yourself in the most beautiful place on earth. What is the most beautiful place to you? Where is it? What does it feel like to be there? Please visualize it, feel into it, and connect to this place. We want to start everything with creating safety first. And then please imagine yourself sitting somewhere in this beautiful place. And please imagine that you have your 5-year-old self has now come to sit with you, then connecting to yourself at 5 years of age. Ask yourself as the adult what you would tell your younger self if given the chance. Sorry. What did he or she need to know or hear at this age but was never told? Give yourself that opportunity right now. If you could go back in time and encourage or affirm anything to your 5-year-old self, what would you say? Number 4, after taking some time to contemplate the question above, please write a letter to your 5-year-old self. Please begin with "Dear," your name, and please express everything that you would say to yourself as a 5-year-old child if given the opportunity. Then take a few slow, deep breaths and allow yourself fully to feel and experience whatever is true to you. Please notice any memories that arise from the past. Step 5, repeat steps 3 and 4 while connecting to your 10-year-old self, your 15-year-old self, and your 20-year-old self. Please feel free to do this with any additional ages if you feel inspired to do so. Writing a letter from your inner child. Please find a quiet place where you feel safe. You've already done that. Imagine yourself in the most beautiful place. Please imagine yourself sitting somewhere in this beautiful place, and imagine yourself that your 5 years old self has now come to sit with you, then connecting to yourself at 5 years. Please ask your 5-year-old, I've already done that. I'm going to take that out. Sorry, I doubled up. I must have changed it up a little bit. But anyways, you are going to start a dialogue. So that's the beginning of the dialogue. So you're going to kind of talk with yourself though. So using that guide of talking to yourself as 5 years old and 10 years old, you're going to dominant say what you need to say to your inner child, and then you're going to reply as your inner child, and then just allow the script to go where it's going to go. You don't have to do 5, 10, 15, and 20. You can just do 5 and see where you go. So there's flexibility in this, but this is a powerful therapy technique to really allow. And I found when I allowed and I started, talking to my inner child as if my inner child was my child, it was somebody that I wanted to protect from the world. And I found some really deep things came out, and it was a very vulnerable and powerful experience for me. So I can't wait to get into it again, to really feel into my inner child. So that concludes the inner child challenge for the week. You still have your accountability tonight, and tomorrow we will announce the winner. But congratulations to all of you guys who have been really showing up and doing the healing, because this is what creates change. You know, nothing's going to change if you don't do something differently. If you just continue to keep being the same, if you continue to keep doing the same cycles, and you don't, you know, lean into the vulnerability or try something you haven't tried in the last few years for healing or changing of your life, then nothing changes if nothing changes, right? It honestly doesn't. So feel really proud of yourself for leaning into these things. Although it's only 5 days, I'm hoping that it gives you guys some inspiration to truly start healing yourself on the inside. And continuing with this, these two, the journal, the last two, and the meditation are going to be available to you for as long as you need. This group is going to be here. So if you want to continue to use this healing meditation that you're going to do today, go ahead. Just I just ask that you reach out if you're going to share it anywhere, because it is something that I created sacredly for people that I pass it on to in my mentorship. So thank you so much for everybody for joining me. And it's been such a blessing. I know that I'm going to enjoy the whole week with you guys. So give yourself a little pat on the back and shoulder for really showing up and doing this healing for yourself. And I have nothing but love for you. Also, last announcement, Inga and myself are launching a emotional balance program together. So there will be 28 days. There will be a week of an affirmations challenge. You will be doing a warm up with my emotional regulation and co-regulation course that I have on the website. And then we'll move into Inga's aroma psychology. So those of you that really feel like you want to continue with this, we've already designed it so that you can join us for the 28 days and really get into some deep healing. In order to be a part of this group, though, you have to order from Inga or myself through Young Living and order her list of essential oils that she's going to take you through some really deep aroma psychology. So I'm really excited for that. She did this once in my group, The Compassion Calling, and I was absolutely blown away. And now she's had about another 5 years to really truly get into this and the knowledge and the healing that she's going to bring forth with all of this. It's a very intensive healing 28 days. So reprogram the subconscious mind, creating some emotional balance and freedom, which is going to deepen your manifestations as well. So we've did this together and planned this together so that we could give you guys the deepest opportunity to really do some deep healing. So the essential oils from Young Living, all of them are going to be about $95. It's nothing to take lightly, but it's an investment for yourself, because then you get the entire bottle of essential oils, and you also have all of these 28 days of tools to create some amazing deep healing. So I am like a little kid in the candy shop. I just cannot wait for this to happen. I cannot wait to partake in that. So I have a link for you guys to register. It is register only 28-day course. It will be another private group, and it will be very intensive. We will be in 2 completely separate time zones. So Inga and myself will be working together to bring you guys the content. There will be total freedom. So you will not be committed to showing up to a live video, just like this course was, or this workshop was. You had the freedom to come in and watch the video when you had a moment in the morning. Same thing with this. So same thing with the time zones, but very interactive. Inga's going to have a private chat that she keeps everybody accountable with and guides people and allows people one-on-one services with her. So very exciting, and anybody that's from America, patience with her being in a completely different time zone. So I encourage you to join us. I'll make sure that the link is in the group here, and register, and we will get you set up with ordering those oils as soon as possible so that you can take part in this group. And if your order doesn't come right away, that'll be fine. We have that time period where I'm doing the affirmations challenge and all that kind of stuff too. So thank you for joining, and what a great day.